Hey guys, this is Cam315 and I'm back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another NBA trade deadline video which came out today and everything. And well, we got another breaking news, and that is the fact that the Indiana Pacers are trading Caris Levert and a 2022 second round pick that's from the Miami Heat to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Ricky Rubio, for a lottery protected 2022 first round pick, a 2022 second round pick, which is from the Houston Rockets, and a 2027 second round pick from the Utah Jazz. So let's get into the deal. What does this mean for the Indiana Pacers? Well, they're getting a lot of draft pick accumulation in. So that only tells me one of many things. Well, just one of few things essentially. And there's rumors going on that the Indiana Pacers are just going to blow their entire team up. They're going to actively be shopping Sabonis, Brogdon, I believe, and even Miles Turner, and they're just going to rebuild. That's what it means. That was what it means. Just like the deal with the Clippers Blazers, one team essentially is going in to try to compete for a potential championship window that they have, which is the Cleveland Cavaliers, which honestly, I'm going to be honest, they're the shock of the year. Now, I don't know if they're going to be, I don't think they're title favorites, but they're making a push for the playoffs. And they're actually, if you ask me, out of all the teams, they're a shock of the year, because I never expected the Cleveland Cavaliers to be this good and be this good only a few years after LeBron James left on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, it's only been like 2-3 years since he last left Cleveland, and now the Cavaliers are back in essentially contention for the playoffs. They're like the third seed in the East, which, my God, props to those guys. That's the shock team of the year. But going back to Indiana, it's just like Portland with the deal yesterday. It's seemingly enough they're blowing their whole operation up and they're going to rebuild. So that's why they sent Caris Levert to the Cavaliers, and they're just going to have Ricky Rubio. Now, I think Ricky Rubio is on like a one-year deal. I don't know. I would have to check that. So he'd probably be gone next year. But, listen, in terms of the, in terms of this deal for Indiana, they're just blown up. So I won't be shocked if eventually they make a deal for Brogdon, Sabonis, and Miles Turner, and they're off somewhere else too. In terms of the Cavs, it's like I said earlier, it seems like they're going all in for the playoff push contention, and stuff like that, because they've been a very solid team this year. They've actually shocked and surprised a lot of people. And this move essentially goes to show them, no, we're going to go all in. We feel like we got a nice, solid young core team to build around, not only for the future, but going forward, we're getting another up-and-coming, talented player. Caris Levert is a freaking scorer. This guy is a pure scorer. He goes out there on the court and he just gets buckets. And this guy makes the Cavs a lot better team. From the fact that he's the scorer. Now, I truly don't know who's their number one option on that team. You could say it's Colin Sexton or somebody else, but Colin Sexton's actually out. Or Darius Garland. But if you ask me, Caris LeVert, that's their go-to guy. That should be who their go-to guy is. And stuff like that. And the cool thing is he's also paired with his former Brooklyn Nets teammate Jared Allen again, which is so dope. I'm happy for that. They were broken up in Brooklyn because of the Harden trade, and now they're back together again only in less than a year, which is great. Obviously, the only good thing that came out of Caris LeVert being traded is the fact that the Indiana Pacers, through his medical, saw that he had a cancerous tumor in him, and they got it taken care of. Otherwise, something bad could have potentially happened to him. But I think this is a really good move for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It makes them much more of a threatening team in the East, to where other teams in the East have to be like, okay, we might need to respect the Cleveland Cavaliers now, because they got themselves a squad now, and stuff like that. So yeah, and like I said, they're just young upcoming guys who play hard. And they have JB Bickerstaff as their head coach, and he's the type of coach that will get his players to play hard for them. And I think this is a good deal for the Cleveland Cavaliers. With this move, it essentially signifies that they're essentially going all in on playoff contention. And unless they have some sort of falling out of the way, then they should make the playoffs. And it'll be shocking because they'll be making the playoffs for the first time in a long time without LeBron James being on their team, to be honest. Listen, they got a good team up in there in Cleveland. I can say probably a lot better than the Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Browns. Even though the Browns got a competitive team, their quarterback sucks. But the people of Cleveland have things to be happy about, and their future is definitely bright. But other than that, that's my real thoughts on this move. But other than that, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this trade. What are your thoughts on this trade for the Cavs, as well as your thoughts on the trade for the Pacers. Again, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Camfrey 15 talk sports content. Again, on this channel, I cover baseball whenever that ends in terms of the lockout, basketball and football, and stuff like that. So other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Return this video. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.